Xena Warthog Princess with another viewer requested video. This one is for Brandy, who asked to see the Lug Metro versus the Vera Bradley Zip ID case. So here they are side by side. You can see pretty much the same size. They are slightly different dimensions. The Vera Bradley one shown here. Hi, Kelly. She loves to help. I know. Keep your feet off the table. Yeah, I know. Okay, come on. Yeah, she's a big help, all right. Anyways, I was saying the dimensions are slightly different. The Vera Bradley one is ever so slightly wider, and the Lug one is taller by about the same amount. So pretty much the same size. They have roughly the same capacity. They're both very, very similar. Differences are that the ring on the Lug one is a smaller ring. Both of them are split rings, so normal keychain type loop that you can put on and off of other things or take on and off from the fabric loop, how it's connected here. Both of them have a clear ID window on one side. Both of these ones are quilted. The difference is this is cloud quilting on the Lug one, and this is a nylon type material, so slicky, wipeable type. And this one is cotton. This is the VBU Petite Garden, and this is Rosewood. Yeah, so there's those differences. The zipper pulls are also different. Both are sewn on. This one is a faux leather tab shaped like the ribbon pulls, and it has that nice nylon zipper from Petite Garden, or also very similar to Performance Twill zippers. And this one just has the regular Lug hardware, which is excellent. It's gunmetal gray. And the pull part is just that nylon material that's sewn on in a loop. And it is a fabric loop, so if you want to hook something else onto it, you could do that as well. Yeah, so both of them are double compartment. So when you open it up, well, this one has tags and a thing in it. It has your main compartment, and then off to the other side of the divider, you have your clear ID window. And there's your patterned interior. Let me put this stuff back in here just to hold it, keep it safe. Doesn't get all ripped off. I haven't used it yet, obviously. That's why the tags are still on it. And this one, like I said, is VBU. It's quilted cotton. It is the same construction on the inside, though. You have your main pocket, and then you have a little fabric divider, and then you have your clear ID window. This one has the chambray on the inside. It's not patterned, but it's just the way that this particular one was. And that whiteness there is just a piece of tissue, since I haven't used this one either. Okay, so that's the basic comparison. Essentially, I would say same. I would grab for either of them and would just go for the one that I wanted based on material, pattern, color, that kind of thing. So same. And price-wise, depending on where you buy them and how you buy them, also same. So very, very, very comparable. But that's not all, because it never is with me. You ask for an inch, I'll give you a mile. So here's some more comparative pieces. This one is from Kipling. I've forgotten the name of this little pouch, but you can find it on a recent Kipling video, which I'll link right here for you to see the name of it. But I'll also put it down in the remarks. But it's just a little clip pouch. It is slightly smaller than the other two. There you can see that, just mostly in that dimension. But it also has things that the others don't. So this one is actually a triple compartment, all in one zipper, and it does not have a clear ID window. But you have 3 compartments, 2 there, and then a skinny divider in the middle. And those are all secure. This one also has gussets, so if you look at that from the side, it could hold quite a lot more in total. So much greater capacity, even though it has no clear ID window. It also doesn't have a removable ring, it just has the clip on there, but there you go. Also, Vera comes in other materials as well that are wipeable. And here's an example. You have the Lighten Up material. This is Wisteria, had a patterned interior and a rope zipper pull. And this one is on a lanyard. The lanyard is sold separately in this case, but there's the basic piece. And then you also have Reactive, which is similar to the Lighten Up, but it's lighter weight. It has a chunky zipper, no zipper pull tied on there. And I think this one is Mayfair and no, it's not Mayfair and Bloom. That was a Performance 12. But it's a Blossom, something Mayfair and Bloom, maybe. Something like that. But anyway, this is Reactive. Made from recycled plastic bottles, so it is waterproof. The other one is water resistant, and then cotton is cotton, so of course it's just going to soak it up. But same idea. Again, this one is on a matching lanyard. But not just Vera and Kipling and Lug, but Stephanie Dawn also has a very, very similar piece. These are also quilted cotton. These ones are made in America. All the others are not. But these ones, like this is chambray. It has this quilting. It also has a coordinating pattern. In this case, same pattern. It has a zipper with a long fabric zipper pull. Same 2 compartments as the others. And size-wise, I feel like these are just a little bigger. Let's see, cotton to cotton. Yeah, so just slightly in both dimensions. So just a little bit here and a little bit here on the top. So slightly bigger, but they don't have the same loops. Again, like the Kipling one, they have this clip extension instead, and it's not removable, and it's the pincer clip kind of thing. And then I just have them all hooked together for storage. So this one is Indigo Garden, I think it was, but you can see the coordinating trim and the clear ID. Again, there's a lanyard not sold together with it. Well, that's true. They are sold separately, but they are also at the factory side, the outlet side, you can buy them together. So for example, this is $15 for the zip ID case and $15 for the lanyard. Then if you buy the one that's one piece, it actually is still separable, but you don't get the clip on here. Well, I'm sorry, you get it kind of like this. You get your clip and a ring, but you only get one ring between the 2. So it's not really the same thing. And it's $1 cheaper to buy the 1-piece item versus the 2-piece. So personally, I always buy the individual pieces and then I mix and match my lanyards and zip IDs, which you're gonna see now, because that's not all they have. They have variations and varieties, a little bit different shapes and sizes and materials and configurations. So I grabbed just one of my many, many zip ID clusters. You can see I have a lot of zip IDs compared to how many lanyards are here because they're stacked in multiples. So for the storage curious people out there, there's a regular lanyard, and then I have the matching zip ID connected to its clip. And then I keep a carabiner for each cluster, and I just put the extras that I might coordinate with that same lanyard. I put them together on here. But let's look for just a moment about these, because here's another variation. This one is a microfiber one, and it has some faux leather accents sewn onto it. And so it's just kind of a cutesy additions. You also have the deluxe zip ID. This one is in cotton in the paisley wave, and this is a new pattern. There's a new pattern releasing today, by the way, which is your hummingbirds. So if you're into those, you got 2 patterns for that. But anyway, the deluxe has a double-sided clear ID and a snap. Inside you have 2 card slots, and I'm just gonna put the tag back in there. And then you have still the regular zipper ID part, which is 2 sections, but your clear ID is a separate piece. So a lot more capacity there in those. Some of the Vera ones have things like that faux leather turtle sewn on there. Some are quilted, some are not. Some have the loop on one end versus the other. I'm not sure what that variation is all about. These ones are cotton but not quilted and no accents. These are factory style ones actually, all of them I think. But yeah, so there's those. And then I just hook them back onto the loop of the lanyard there. So other variations, let's see. Here's another faux leather one with the penguin. We have the collegiate line. This is the older style collegiate with the embroidery on it for the school. I picked this one because it's purple and white. I'm just gonna put a patch over the end and make it mine because purple's my favorite color. You also have the clip and slide or something like that. This one is in Canyon. It has a push lock opening, has some card slots, and then you can put your like Metro card in there so you can swipe in easily. And then it has a zipper pocket for coins inside. And then it also has the clear ID on the back, which is accessible from the inside. We have Performance Twill, which is water resistant, a more robust fabrication. Probably more directly compares to, this one has like glue on it. That's so weird. I didn't notice that when I got the haul. Hang on. Oh, it's definitely on there. It's like glue from packaging or something, or I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to leave it on there though, because then I'll never get it off. Someday it'll be part of the fabric. Okay, fixed. All right. Other versions, you have the Gen Zip ID. This is quilted cotton. This one is in Winterberry. It has a snap section, so a snap pocket here. There's no organization or anything, but it is good. So this one's kind of like the Kipling in that it is multi-compartmentalized and it has a much greater capacity than the regular Zip ID. So basically you have a snap pouch hooked on to a regular Zip ID. So it's a full up Zip ID with the 2 compartments and the clear ID. And it's sewn together, so you can't separate them, but you can see 2 parts. And let's see. Then we also have a denim one that's embroidered. There are other ones that are embroidered, so more variations there. Then this is an old style one. I don't know if you'd call this a Zip ID or a coin purse, but it's kind of like the Gen Zip. You have a snap section on the front. This is old school Vera. And then inside it has like a paisley pattern. And this is padded, quilted, kind of thick, but cute anyways. I like the denim. Okay, so you get the idea. Let me see if there's any other variations. Yep, here's one. This is one we have not discussed. This is the double ID. So what it is you have a slip access to the clear ID on one side, and then it opens up by a snap, and you have 2 slips on this side. You have a clear ID and another slip behind it. And on the other side, you have a big slip and then a V slip here. So lots of slips, and then it snaps closed. It does have a loop on it just like the others, but size comparison wise, you can see it's actually a little smaller, more compact. So same height and thickness, but slightly narrower in width this way. So, but it'll fit cards in there just the same. Okay, any others we missed? Well, here's another quilted one. Yeah, so lots and lots of choices. And that's why I ended up with so many, because different colors, different patterns, different shapes and sizes, and different fabrications. And well, now I have one to match just about anything I could possibly need. So there you go. Hope that answers your questions, Brandy, and anyone else who may have been having questions as well. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.